Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Final Fantasy. So last time I did a bit of grinding. Between then and now I did a bit of grinding so that you wouldn't have to watch me get the money necessary for two spells in specific, that being Heal and Thundara. I also went up by 2 levels in the meantime, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is that today I'm going to start actually making progress in the game. We're going to be going to the west Pisca Demons, or at least attempting to. And if that goes well, then you can continue. If not, I'll have to do a bit more grinding before then. Let's go. So last time I did some grinding, and it was kind of an optional episode since it was just grinding and I didn't do anything story relevant. But I got Fire, which allows me to hit all enemies with fire damage, and while I haven't showed a video of me using it yet, I also got Thundara, which allows me to hit all enemies with lightning damage. And that's going to be important for the dungeon because the enemy that I'm going off to face is weak to specifically thunder. Well, lightning, but it's called thunder. It's weird. This is just about the slowest part of the game, honestly, so that's some high encounter rate I'm getting here. I have to make sure to use my spells sparingly for now, since currently mana is kind of a expensive resource. When I was young and I first started Final Fantasy, I thought that killing Garland in the beginning of the game was the end of the game. And I didn't know that there was more to it. And then when I accidentally found out there was more to it, I was like so surprised, and I was like, there's more? I thought that there's just one guy. And then I just kind of run around and fight wolves and stuff. But no. Now I understand that Garland is just kind of like a tutorial guy, meant to just kind of teach you the ropes. What did I just get? Oh, an antidote. At least I think I got an antidote. So the heal spell allows me to heal all of my characters at once. Like this. Which is really handy. This is the first time I've encountered the werewolf. They're a rather interesting enemy. By the way, I made it to the dungeon. It's right down here. I'm going to put a save, but I'm going to put it in file slot 2. Actually, I think specifically for that. I have the Dia spell, which allows me to deal damage to any undead enemy. And there we go. That was pretty easy. suppose it wouldn't hurt to use one of my black mage spells. This is going pretty well so far. Oh. Green slime. I forget which one that one is. I think that's the one where I have to cast magic on it. Yeah. Slime is a recurring thing in Final Fantasy games. And some of them you have to hit with physical attacks and not hit with magic. And some of them you have to hit with magic. Oh, there we go. Piscademons. These guys are kind of a mini boss, but later on they're a regular enemy. And there we go. And that gives us the crown. We're going to be needing this later. Not very soon later. Or not much later, I should say. My tip for progression here is, while you can go straight for the next boss, I would suggest going back to the town to rest up and get some things you might need. Or you could just go straight for it. But I'm not going to go straight for it. I've never had this easy of a time with this dungeon. It's strange. The YouTube gods are watching on. Let's see, how's the video length doing? 8 minutes? That's pretty short so far. So now I just have to make my way back to the village. Might be able to get even more progress than I said I would. That would certainly be amazing. I don't need to worry too much about P now, since I'm kind of in this safe area. These ogre guys are pretty easy now that we're kind of late in the game for that. I'm so excited to finally get to the part of the game where it's like much faster, and there's like full-on battles rather than just these little silly battles against the ogres and piscademons. Considering time, I think I'm going to go for the next boss as well in this video. I think that would be a very nice kind of reward for everyone for me being fast, I guess. We are currently nowhere near the end of the game, but we're near the end of the boring bit. Oh, we leveled up twice since we went over there. So I'm gonna use the N here, because need them healings. Alright, got 4,000 gold. I can spend a bit. So first, I'm gonna go over to the White Mage store, and I'm going to get Cura, and I'll get Diara because that's gonna be important later. Then I'm going to go to this defense shop and buy a piece of iron armor, 2 copper armlets, and that's all I can get. Oh, hold on. How's this guy opting for the wrong thing? Alright, now we can go on to the next boss. Might make the video a few minutes longer than normal, but it's not too hard of a boss. It shouldn't take too long. You can see, time on the video is 13 minutes and 45 seconds. It should be done before the time is up. Maybe crack open a soda while waiting for the next turn to start. Yeah, we're gonna hit the limit in now. Yeah, we just hit the limit now, but that's okay. I don't think anyone will complain about the, I don't know, like 1 or 2 minute longer video. Gosh, what is up with these enemies here now? They're not normally this common. Normally it's pretty hard to find a lot of enemies. Alright, Western Keep. Western Keep is a very short dungeon, isn't really a dungeon. There's the boss. This guy reveals himself to be the king of the Dark Elves and then starts combat with you. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. That's good. This guy likes to use death spells, which makes him a bit of a pain. Oh, that was easy. That gives us the crystal ball, which unfortunately I'm gonna have to use in tomorrow's video. Or not tomorrow, next week's video. Remember everyone, subscribe if you like the videos, and comment down below whatever you'd like me to do. If it's something that isn't Final Fantasy, I'll do it. Yeah. Subscribe and like, and show all your friends.